Today I'm going to quickly walk you through how to create your first CMaps Analytics view using Designer. Upon logging in, you're going to get an option to create a new map or edit an existing project that you have on your desktop. We're going to first create a new map and are instantly greeted with our standard Google map, and now we get to overlay any number of layers on top of this map. So we're going to add a points layer. We can name it hospitals. And now we need to decide what kind of data we want to lay on top of the map. In this case, we have the option to use static data from Excel. We can use a live CSV file that's hosted behind my firewall, or I could even say none, which will allow me to pass this map view off to a developer who can then wire it up to an XML, JSON, or even directly integrate it inside of an existing app using JavaScript. In that scenario, we have an entire API docs library that will illustrate how to quickly wire up data into the live views. In this case, we want to quickly view and test basic mapping functionality right out of an Excel spreadsheet that I have on my desktop. So I can copy data right out of Excel, paste it into my map, click Save, and upon refreshing, I can instantly see those points. Now we want to go back and customize the look and feel so that we can use some business logic or alerts logic to dynamically change the color. I'm going to go back to my hospitals layer. I'm going to go to alerts, and we're going to turn on value-based alerts. What this will do is it will use the actual values to dictate what alert thresholds I need. So I'm going to set an alert threshold of 5, maybe 10, and so I'm saying anything over 10 is going to be good or green, anything in between is going to be yellow, and anything under is going to be bad. And with that quick change, we can save our layer, refresh our map, and now we instantly get a geographic view using some very simple business logic to indicate what's good or bad. Now, in addition to that, we could add additional layers like custom territories and boundaries, lines or linear assets, density maps, or even indoor maps as layers with this view. Additionally, we can set various behaviors for how the entire map will work. So we can use auto zoom, or I could tell the map to pan and zoom itself to another location. We can fine-tune the appearance, change how we interact with the map, whether you're using a single point or multiple point. We could use dynamic icon sizing. We could even import base layers from an Esri server if we wanted to. Finally, for advanced scenarios where you're planning on embedding this into a custom application, we've exposed lots of events that will indicate how a user will interact with the map so that your developers can instantly wire that up. Now, to see what that looks like, there's a code view. So as we add various events, it will instantly stub those out to hand off to your developers so that it makes it extremely easy to wire up the optimal map experience inside of your app. Now, once you're ready to hand this off, we can go back to Map Design View. We can download this project, and what will happen is it's going to generate an HTML file that we can save directly to our desktop. So what we have is a protected map view that can be distributed behind your firewall to other users, or that can be distributed directly to a developer with everything they need to wire it up into a custom application. And so with CMaps Analytics Designer, if you wanted to come back, we can simply reopen our file and pick up where we left off to add more layers, make changes to our business logic, or perform any other number of operations so that we can pass it right back over the fence to our developers. The idea is to simplify the process for creating and configuring the map layers so that your developers can focus on building the application functionality instead of your developers having to reinvent the wheel or having to start from scratch each time you want to build a map.